Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. How are you? Leo, I hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. Got the the Lenormand that we're using this week for the overall energy for the week ahead. Leo, if you've been here before, you know how I read already. I always read for the week ahead. And so we're going to use the Lenormands first, and then we're going to throw some tarot on it to find out what is coming up for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I was with a bunch of Leos today. I was with 3 of them in one room today, and I'm a Sag Rising, so we had a lot of fun. Sag Rising and Leo Sun. Woo! It's a lot of fun. All right. So if you are somebody who would like to subscribe, please look in the bottom right-hand corner of this little square where I live and say hi in the comments. I'd like to know that you're here. All right, let's find out what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the week ahead for Leo, please. This is half of the week of April, and then the last half of the week of April, and then going into May is what we're looking at. Okay, we've got the bridge. So it looks like somebody is trying to build a bridge to you, or you're trying to build a bridge to someone else. We've got the star here. Feels like it's a... Take a look here. Yep, everybody's here. It feels like a... Now, I usually feel this one as a tower and then the star healing, but you know what I'm feeling right now? It feels like a... It's like a connection written in the stars is what it feels like here with the 6 of Cups in the bottom right-hand corner. It feels like a connection that's been written in the stars for a while. We've got all of the names of the zodiac here and the stars in the center. It feels like... Yeah, this card number 16 is the tower, so it does feel like it's a realization, possibly, that it's time to build that bridge. Tell me, give me one more card here. What else we got going on here? Tell me about Leo. I've got card number 6. I've got 6s here. Leo, it feels like, I feel like you're sort of, struggling within the self, I'm going to say. And I don't really feel like it's a struggle, understand. But I feel like it's that you're coming, it feels like you are resisting making some sort of a decision. We do have the King of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner, your energy, right? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And we have this back and forth, right? We have the lightning hitting the tree. It looks all dark. And then we have the clouds that are parting, and all of a sudden it's sunshine, and then it's dark, and then it's sunshine. And we could be talking about card number 6. We could be talking about the Lovers, possibly. It could be that. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like there is some big decision that you're making. But I think that the Tower is showing up. It feels like the Tower is showing up to clear the way, so you can clear the old energy, and it's going to help you make a decision of some sort, I feel. This card 38 with the bridge, though, it feels like you've been in this place where, should I try and contact them or should I not? Should I try and build a bridge back to them or should I not? Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're back and forth because of the sun and the sunny sky and the rain that's falling down and the lightning that's here. I feel like you're struggling within yourself to make a decision. I feel like the universe is throwing you a tower to help you make that decision. I feel like you will be making that decision in the week ahead. We do have the cross, and we have the rider. Oh, and the man. I feel like you've been thinking about somebody here, thinking about a new beginning. We've got, look at that. Look at that. Card 28. That's a 10. That's a 10. They break down to ones. 1, 1, 1. Very interesting. Got the 6 of Wands in the bottom right-hand corner. That's you. That's your energy, Leo. You might be seeing numbers. You might be seeing 2s or 8s. I think you're seeing 1s possibly. But it feels like there's something here you feel deeply saddened about. And it might have to do with maybe not getting attention, or maybe wanting attention, or maybe wanting to give somebody attention. But I feel like it's been silent between you and somebody else. If this is about a person, it doesn't have to be about a person. It feels like there is a decision that you need to make that possibly might make you sad. Or, I don't know. I don't think it's sad, though. It feels like it's a deep decision. And it feels like you're going to be bearing your soul. This person's not wearing shoes, right? This person's not wearing shoes, and it's like a vulnerable way to be. We've got Mars around the neck here. It feels like total destruction. War and destruction. As I feel like you've looked at something really closely here. You could be the masculine or a feminine. Maybe if this is a man. So we've got two men here. For somebody, it could be two men. But it feels like it could be the same person as well. It feels like there is a decision that you're making that you know is going to make you happy. But I think that the hardest part is that you are maybe in a depressive mood. I'm not saying you're depressed. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you. But I'm saying that it's something that you're unsure of. You want to move forward, but it feels like this is sort of a depressive kind of mood. Okay, let's get off that. Let's look at some tarot here. Let's talk about this, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's find out what tarot has to say. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the pinned comment. There is a sale on for just 4 more days. If you're interested, you can either get 75% off a face-to-face read, text, phone call, video, or if you want a pre-recorded read, 10% off of all of my reads right now. Look, please, in the comments, pinned to the top of the comments there. You'll see a coupon code and a link to Hipsy. All right, we've got the Page of Pentacles. It does feel like you're reaching out to someone, or you want to reach out to someone, or you want to show someone a little bit of effort. It feels like you're trying to build a bridge, like a way back to them, is what it feels like here. I feel like there is an offer here. No, it's not an offer to buy a bridge. Charlie's silly. It feels like there's maybe it's an offer to build a bridge. It feels like you have an offer and you want to build a bridge to something here. Got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Got the Five of Cups. It's interesting, it comes up under that. Got the Four of Cups. We've got the Devil here. We've got the Eight of Wands. Five of Swords. The Hanged Man is also in my lap here, and the Nine of Swords. So it feels like, Leo, it could be you or somebody else. Take it as it resonates for you. Flip-flop it if you need to. The Nine of Swords here, it does feel like the Hanged Man energy is here, because it feels like you are in this trying to get a perspective here, that you're in a pause and you're overthinking everything. It feels like the Nine of Swords is here. It's a little bit of worry about what's going on in the future. It's the Five of Swords also, but what if I get to the place I want to go and then I realize that I don't want to be there? It feels like winning at any cost. It almost feels like it's like you're holding back, trying to get a perspective here about what's going to be the best in terms of stability. But I feel like your Leo energy is saying, but I must win it. But I must win it. Like it feels like winning at any cost. What do we got on the bottom of the deck here? Five of Pentacles. So there is somebody here that you've been quiet with, or has been quiet with you. We do have 2 5s. For me, more than 1 5 tells me that something's about to change quickly. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, in the center of the reading, is sort of interesting, because it feels like there is... well, I think that this tower is going to rock you off your center of gravity here. It feels like destabilization is what it feels like. It feels like you were so sure about something. It could be a job or a person. You were so sure about it, but now you're sort of rocked off your center of gravity. It feels like now all of a sudden you feel the need to build a bridge back to somebody, or maybe you're going to ask for the old job back, or maybe you tried a business and now you're going back to the working world, possibly, because the Nine of Pentacles being in the reverse, maybe you tried to build it yourself and it didn't work. But we do have 10 Pentacles here. Even though the 9 is in the reverse, we have 10 Pentacles. And I feel like maybe I should just try it. Maybe I should put a little bit of energy forward. And even if I get rejected, I should try it. I feel like you've been shaken off your center of gravity here. For some of you, it does feel like a struggle is going on with your fire energy. So the King of Wands, right, is in the bottom right-hand corner here. And it does feel like you've been going back and forth about what could go wrong and what could go right. And I feel like ultimately this tells me that something has gone awry. Like we've got the three cups that are poured out here. And that is like, this is no fun anymore. It's like the Three of Cups is like, we're not getting together anymore. I feel like somebody's very focused on what they lost is what it feels like. And the Devil energy here is making it obsessive. So somebody is very in sort of a negative thought pattern, I would say. Feeling like I could get rejected. Why would I try this again if I'm just going to get rejected? But it does feel like you want to take a shot towards this Four Cups here. It feels like there's maybe silence between you and another. And yeah, and for some of you, it's like, I tried this business, Elsie, and it didn't work. So what do I do now? I think that you are going to get an offer of some sort. So maybe you've already put in resumes places. I feel like you're going to get an offer, and maybe someone is going to revisit something with you because the bridge is being built here. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. Boy, things are just not shuffling here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I've got the Two of Cups and the Temperance card. I'm putting them back in the deck. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So it does feel like there is something here that is going to be lucrative, but I really feel like you're ready to give up. Like you feel like, maybe I just shouldn't do this because I don't want to be rejected again. It feels like your confidence is maybe shaken. Because card number 16 to me is the Tower, and then we've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Your confidence is shaken a little bit because something has not worked out for you. It does really feel like you're trying something again for the second time or the third time. You're trying again is what you're doing. The Six of Cups is here, and it feels like the Nine of Wands is telling me that you're almost ready to give up based on old information. So I tried this already once and it didn't work. Why would I try it again? I feel like there is some sort of an offer you're giving or receiving. We've got Two Pentacles. There's a decision that needs to be made here. Two Pentacles are here. Tell me what this Five of Cups is about here. There's a lot of mixed emotions here, I'm going to say, because I'm looking at a little bit of sadness, a little bit of quiet, somebody who has not been getting attention, wants attention, but I feel like it's over, possibly having regrets that I didn't make a decision because I was going back and forth in my passion energy here. I wasn't making a decision, and now I feel like I've waited too long. Tell me about the Five of Cups. We've got the King of Wands on the King of Wands. I said what I said, the universe says. We've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. You maybe think that you went in too hard. So I think that Leo, I think that you went in, yeah, that's what happened here. I feel like you went in all big guns is what you did. So I don't know whether it's the job or the person we're talking about. It'll be different for all of you, but it feels like you pushed your way in too quickly, or maybe it happened too quickly because fire burns out, right? So maybe it feels like you pushed your way in too quickly, or you really grabbed it and, whatever it was wanted to be grabbed, I'm going to say, but then the Ten of Swords is here. So it ended painfully. And now we're not speaking. We're not talking. So this could be a job. Somebody got fired or let go. It feels like maybe you were too much, too hard, too fast. You burned too bright is what it felt like. I don't mean to say you're too much. But I feel like it feels like it burned out quickly is what it feels like here with the Five of Pentacles. And then all of a sudden I'm sort of out in the cold. So this could be relationship related, but it does feel like it could be something to do with workplace, job, and you're left at the crossroads, making a new plan here to figure out what it is that you're going to do next. Tell me about this card 16 here and this Nine of Pentacles. You find yourself, if this is relationship related to you, Leo, you find yourself not wanting to be single. But you think that if you try and build a bridge and talk to somebody about it, that you might get rejected. but I feel like this is all you can think about, that I feel like it's almost an obsessive thought pattern. I also feel that you have regrets, that you think that what happened here was quite toxic. So I don't know if you did it or someone did it to you. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles, please. Got the Judgment card. So there it is. The universe is pushing you into making some sort of a decision. The Tower and the Judgment card to me is an awakening. And the Star is here too. So it feels like it's a spiritual awakening here. Tell me about the Judgment. So you're having some sort of a realization about something here, that you've got to make some sort of decision. And it's not because it's a decision that you felt like, well, okay, now's the time. It's because it's something that you've left behind, and now the universe is asking you to revisit it. And I think that's why the bridge is here. So we do have the Ace of Cups. It does feel like it does have something to do with a new beginning that is very emotional. Or that person who's holding that cup, it's a blessing from the universe, but also there's a lot of water down here. We can just scoop in and get more water as we want. I've got a death lying here, so it could be something that is about love. Could be that, a new beginning in love here. I think that you're about to make some sort of a decision about something or someone that you want. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Ooh, boy. Yep. So, for some of you, the Queen of Swords could be the person who is about to interview you, or the person that you want to ask for a job. It could be that. But it feels like something's gone awry here. It feels like that maybe you went in there, you did your thing, you burnt out really quick, you ended it, you released it, and now you don't have a job, possibly. It feels like, for those of you who are looking at this as relationship, that it does feel like the same. It feels like we got together. It could be two fire signs, right? We got the King of Wands, King of Wands. It could be Libra, it could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be two fire signs, Leo and Sag and Aries. Like, it could be two fire signs. But it feels like, instead of us it's like the fire burnt out, it ended. Now we're on the outside looking in. It feels like somebody now wants to speak their feelings. So I don't know if that's you or someone who's coming at you, speaking the feelings. It will be different for you depending on your perception of what's going on in the read. But I feel like somebody here is really terrified that even if I open the door a little bit, if I make the decision to ask, I'm going to get rejected. And then I feel like somebody here has taken their shot. It's all they can think about is how they're going to do it. Yeah, they're taking their shot and they just don't know what the outcome is going to be. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Got the Six of Wands, it's your energy. We've got the Three of Wands, and we've got the Hermit. So you've been thinking about the future. The Nine of Wands is here. See, you carry a lot, right? Nine of Wands is here. I'm going to say, don't give up, friend. Look. Even if you get the rejection, if it's you I'm talking to, and even if you get the rejection after reaching out, I feel like you then at least have your answer, and you no longer have to woulda, shoulda, coulda yourself. But I feel like the Hermit energy with the Three of Wands here is telling me that you are coming to terms with, or finding your light, or now the future seems a little bit brighter. It feels like you've been alone and thinking, or doing the self-audit and understanding what you want for the future. And I think what you want for the future is the Six of Wands. You want to go home. There is somebody here who feels like home, or a place of work that feels like home. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who's speaking out. I need to get balance. I need to say it. It's a need to say it. It's I need to draw some boundaries, but I also need to say it. And the Ace of Cups is here with the Judgment card. And that just means somebody's about to speak their feelings. Ooh, boy. So the Tower is here. Card number 16, right? Six of Pentacles. And this feels like, can you just talk to me, please? I just want to talk about this. So look, I don't know if this is someone outside of you that's coming at you with this, or if this is you going to someone else. Three of Pentacles is here. This person could be someone that you would call a friend, or a friend of a friend, somebody who's in your social group or your network. It does feel like you want to try and build something slow, stable, and happy. There has to be some sort of a change. I felt like It feels like somebody's like, but it has to change. I got to stop watching. I got to take action here. But it's so overwhelming and confusing. It could lead to a new beginning, my friend. I feel like you feel pressure to contact somebody. You're going to need to wait until you're out of the Eight of Swords, though. Until you stop overthinking it, obsessively overthinking it. Because I feel like you're ready to build some sort of a stable foundation that maybe you weren't ready to build before. Or maybe this was a friends with benefits thing. Like for some of you, it could be a situationship. And maybe it just burnt out. Or maybe one of you said, I can't do this with my heart anymore, and shut the door. But we got the Tower, and the Tower is a shift. It's a change. It's something you're not expecting. And I think you're going to find yourself either receiving a message from somebody next week that is pouring out their feelings, or you are the one who is pouring out your feelings. But it's been quiet. I feel like you've had a lot of time to obsessively think about what's going on here. And I think you are really looking to the future, and I think that you know who the person is that you want to spend your future with, because I think you've got this soulmate vibe going on here, and I feel like now you're building the bridge back and giving it a little bit of energy that you never gave it before. You didn't see the value in it before. Or maybe they didn't. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching, Leo. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys take care, and I'm up for now. Bye-bye.